Welcome Aquarius, thanks for tuning into your March 2022 reading. So this is a reading on love and money for March 2022. I'm going to get you some advice here, so think about some question or concern that you have. Angels, spirits, and guides for Aquarius and the cross watchers. What guidance do you have for them for this month, please? I'm going to get you one from the Healing with the Fairies deck as well. Guidance for Aquarius for this month, please. All right, Aquarius. Right off the bat, I'm feeling like for some of you, remember this is a general reading, so take what applies and then let the rest fly. But I do feel like some of you are tired of dealing with somebody that's not treating you well, and so you're going off on your own. Like you're throwing in the towel, you're giving up on a connection. Could be a father figure or some other person, a boss, but I see that very clearly. So that's going to be for some of you. For the rest of you, this is how this is going to go. We've got the Emperor in reverse, we've got the Page of Wands, and we've got the Nine of Wands in reverse, okay? So the Nine of Wands is the outcome, so I'll get to that. The first two cards, we're going to start with those. We're going to look at money and love, and it's kind of going to flow from the beginning, middle, to the end of the month. But of course, it's just sort of the general flow of the reading. It's not set in stone. With the Four of Wands, or rather the Four of Wands, some of you could be breaking up with a person, a husband or a wife, somebody that you live with, but somebody where things have gotten stagnant. It's just become too much work. Okay. For the rest of you, what I'm getting here, we're going to start with money with the Emperor here. Okay. You could have a child with this person as well. You could be the Emperor. We all have masculine and feminine within us, even though the majority, I believe, who watch these readings are female or feminine. What we have is, with this being in reverse, a lack of skills or confidence to get ahead financially. So I'm also seeing the need perhaps to stand up for yourself, to protect your money, depending on the situation. I'm also getting some pressure from work in the month of March. We're off to a great start, aren't we, Aquarius? Well, you know, to be forewarned is to be forearmed. So like to get, you know, start working on solutions here if this is resonating, because we are seeing some things that maybe aren't the most desirable, right? So I'm seeing pressure from work. I'm seeing lack of confidence and skill to get ahead financially. There needs to be more experience and more energy here, I'm feeling. And with this Page of Wands, you know, it's good because we at least have her saying that there is some sort of a new investment or some new avenue for money to come in, maybe in the middle of the month. But it does talk about an investment paying off. So an investment of time and energy pays off here for you. And it also gives you the advice to be creative in how you make your money. So it could be that, you know, you're leaving a job behind that you weren't well cut out for anyway, or was too stressful, and you're going off on your own to do something more creative, or you're developing some sort of new skill, going back to school, maybe in a creative field. But the main thing is that we're seeing like the money taking a little bit of an uptick here, which is a good thing. And with regard to love, I already mentioned some of what I was getting, but we do have some coldness coming off of this card. So somebody here in March is being cold, overly controlling, maybe critical. It could be that one person is acting like the boss in the relationship. Something is lacking here, okay? There's something lacking here, to say the very least. And the good news is that it does seem to progress to where, you know, one is experiencing, you know, a more playful approach, being more innocent, being more open. It could be the dynamic between you and your masculine, if that's resonating. I do see that whoever this is, more than likely it's you. You know, you're going to continue having a more playful approach to things. Let me turn this down. It just decided to get loud all of a sudden. A more playful approach to things that will show openness, honesty, and optimism towards love. So it's like you're not letting something get you down. And if you are letting something get you down, then your advice is to take a more playful approach and show more openness and honesty and optimism regarding your love life, whether you're with someone or not, right? So the big message from Spirit here with the Nine of Wands in reverse. That's what the Nine of Wands looks like. You know, just don't keep investing yourself money or just energy-wise where it's not paying off. Also, it can talk about needing to create a budget or just get a handle on your expenses as well. You might be doing some retail therapy, and it's going to need to be curbed, especially by the end of the month, but just money looks okay. It looks okay so far. It's just saying to, for some of you, to get a handle on your expenses. Also, I'm seeing a potential new career path or a new job. And whatever you're doing here with that Page of Wands, it's a spark that creates like a rekindling of your passion or your inspiration, which is a good thing. So you're seeing that happening. So even if you stay at your present job, there's something that happens, whether it's a new attitude or a new project, something happens, a new form of, like maybe you express yourself and then something happens as a result of that that's positive, and it rekindles your passion. With the love, there is, you know, I have to say it, you know, there is a possible end to a love relationship here. With that Nine of Wands, especially with it coming out in reverse, it's like something is losing its glow, something is running its course, or it's hanging on by a very thin thread in March. So if your person is trying to meet your emotional needs, if they are taking action, not just talking, but taking action, then maybe, you know, continue to deal with this, right? Continue to work on it. But if that's not the case, then you got to take care of you, right? You got to take better care of you, since apparently this person isn't going to do it. And so whatever you do, though, Spirit is saying, like, proceed with caution, right? There's like a red flag moment or two here regarding love life. So that's what we're getting with that, okay? All right. So let's get to you. Let's see what your advice is. Beliefs come true, okay? She's got the money here. So if you build it, they will come. If you believe that you are getting more money, if you're attracting more money, then it will come true. You are experiencing some sort of an uptick with money. This card says your beliefs create your reality, recognize and change emotions, reprogram subconscious mind. So maybe listen to some subliminals, write, say, or listen to affirmations regarding money, because your beliefs about money are what's going to show up in your life, right? So if you believe money is bad or evil or something like that, then you're going to have a difficult relationship with money. If you believe good things about money and about every area of your life, you're going to experience good experiences, desirable experiences. So something for them to say this, there's some area that you need to recognize and change your emotions, reprogram your subconscious mind. And maybe look up the works of Neville Goddard and the Law of Assumption. I say that because he is an Aquarius also, or was. He was an Aquarius also, so there could be some info there for you that would be helpful. And then we've got inner child. Okay, so somebody doesn't have a child, maybe, or does, but either way, we're getting inner child, saying your inner child needs some attention. So give yourself the love that you're missing. That's what I was saying, you know, you need to take better care of yourself. And especially if you're in a relationship where this person is not pulling their weight, or just not at all there, present, or is giving you a hard time at all. Like, whatever it is, you know, you need to take better care of yourself. And the way that you do that with this card, it asks you to, you know, do something. It's kind of sentimental maybe, but wrap your arms around yourself and tell yourself, I love you, you're a perfect, you know, you're a perfect child of God, child of, enter preferred deity's name here, whatever you want to say. And, you know, you are a perfect child of the universe and you deserve love. So do something that your inner child would enjoy doing, you know, do something that she enjoyed doing when you were a kid. Like, think about it, reflect on it. There's some healing that needs to take place regarding your inner child. She needs you more than a bad relationship, for those that are dealing with that, okay? And if you're not dealing with it, you know, she still does need you. There's still some healing that needs to take place. Maybe that's, you know, if you're feeling like you're in a rut in some life area or at work or anything, it's because you need to rejuvenate that inner spark by giving your inner child some love and attention. This is what I've got for you, Aquarius. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that was helpful, and if it was, please let me know in the comment section down below. This is a new channel, so I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe, also, if you would like a private reading, my contact information is in the description box. You can get one through Wizio, through my email, through my website. Check out the Oracle Dragon if you haven't already. That is my pick a card channel, but this is an auxiliary of that channel. This channel will be dedicated to astrology, as you probably already guessed, and I am going to move on to the next reading.